Wednesday, everybody. Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today. As you can tell by the title, this is a pattern review for the husband. One that I've made him many times. I think this might be the 5th pair of cargo shorts I've made for him. But anyway, let's jump into it. This is going to be quick. I'm just coming in really to share with you some of the additional changes I've made to the pattern. So yeah, let's jump into it. I want to welcome everybody who is new to the channel. Thank you so much for tuning in today and clicking on this video. If you like what you see and like what you hear, please consider giving this video a thumbs up. And for those who this is your first time watching and you're not subscribed, consider subscribing and hitting that bell on your way out so you do not miss the next upload. And by the way, everybody, whether you are a subscriber or not, you definitely want to make sure you are locked in for Sunday's video. I have some important channel updates and some other things to tell you on Sunday. So Sunday 10 a.m. I upload every Sunday, Wednesday 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So you definitely do not want to miss Sunday's video. So make sure you are staying tuned for Sunday. So all right, so this here is the, and I'll of course pop up the pattern cover here. This is the Wardrobe by Me cargo shorts. Now, you all know I've made, like I said, I've made, for those who follow, it's been over the past few years, I've made, I think this is the 5th pair, I want to say 4th or 5th pair, no, it's the 5th that I've made for my husband, these cargo shorts. And my good friend, Myra Lorraine over there, you know, she's made way more than that for her husband. And the difference I will say between the changes I've made and that she made, I would say definitely go check out Myra's video. And if I should be able to have gotten a, the approval from her by the time you see this video, but I'll pop up a picture of the shorts that she made recently for her husband. And so one of the things that I asked my husband, he definitely liked, and I believe it was from Myra making the shorts. The reason I mention that is because when my husband saw this video she did years ago, and he was like, I want some of those. And so then I started making them for him. And so he absolutely loves them and always wants more and more colors. And so he's always wanted some tan or khaki colored shorts. And so I had purchased this denim. Now this denim, I cannot remember where I got it from. I've had it for 2 years, and it was always to make these shorts for him. And so if I can remember, because I think I got it like 2 years ago in a Black Friday haul. I almost feel like that's what I did. It was Black Friday shopping. I had bought a bunch of fabric, and I had bought this. And if I can figure out the fabric company, because it's just escaping me. If I can figure it out, I'll put it on the screen, so make sure you look at the screen. But if not, sorry. It is a nice lightweight denim too. It's not heavy. It's not a heavy denim like for your more structured jean. So yeah, it's lighter. I'm really gonna have to figure it out, because I would love to tell you the weight of it so you know what I mean by it's a lighter denim, but it's still a heavyweight, if that makes sense. Maybe it doesn't. So what I have done, and I'll tell you what I forgot to do, the thing I always do. So one of the things, updates I've made, you all know this pattern has been through it. But once we made all of the adjustments on this pattern for him, I just pull it back out and just repeat. It's on repeat. So for those who don't know, this is like all these markings and all this other different stuff is from changes I've made, updates, adjustments. I've done everything from lengthen the shorts by 2 inches, front and back pieces, of course. I've taken out, all the time when I make this, because the back piece has a dart and then you do a welt pocket and all of that. He doesn't even like welt pockets. And so what I've done is every time I make these, I fold out the dart, and that's how I cut out the pattern. But I usually put patch pockets on the back of his jeans. Just aesthetically, he don't use them. His thing is front pockets, and so but obviously having the back pockets on there just makes it look a little bit more denim or jean like. The thing I did different this time, the only thing I did different this time, because every time I've made him the shorts, he's mentioned, and I always forget, that he say the pockets in the front are too shallow, and so he always wanted me to add more depth to the pocket. So what I did was I had him try on some shorts I had already made for him, and told him to stick his hand in his pocket, and then outside of his pocket to say, okay, here's where it go. How much more room do you think you need? And so we determined it's about 1 inch. So the only thing I did to this pocket piece, and this is the front pocket bag piece, only thing I did was lengthen it by 1 inch. And of course measuring across the grain line, making sure I, you know, even everything back up. But and you have to do that to the pocket facing, the pocket bag, as well as the, what was it, the pocket, small pocket facing, as well as the small pocket facing. And the big pocket bag. So there were a couple pieces, 4 pieces, all the pieces essentially that make up the pocket. Those were all lengthened by 1 inch to make sure that he had enough room. And so that seemed to work out great. I will definitely make sure to pop up just a couple photos of him in them. And so, yeah, that was it. And you all know I usually do not top stitch. I don't use top stitching thread on his cargo shorts. Usually the ones I've made him, they've all been, the threading has all been pretty much the same color or similar color to the color of the fabric. But because this fabric, let me see if I can hold it up. Do you see it's like this tan with, you can barely see it, like it looks like there's like lines of kind of like an ivory running through it, but from a distance that's how it looks. But the wrong side of the fabric, here's the wrong side of the fabric, looks more ivory. And it's a really nice fabric. The thing is, yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out where I got this from so I can share it with you. You could play with both sides of the fabric, like do contrasting things with maybe one side of the shorts or pants or whatever you make. It don't have to be this color, because I really do like the opposite side, the color of that denim. And so yeah, that snap, you all know he like his snaps. And so then the zipper, here's the zipper. You see the zipper shield, opens, closes beautifully. And the zipper, I always recommend get your zippers from Wawak. That's where I get mine, and they're so inexpensive, and especially if they're running a sale or something, you can just stock up. As a matter of fact, I have a whole bag. I remember they had some sale on zippers, and I bought a bunch of metal zippers. They had some zip, and this was, I don't know how long ago this was. This date, I got the receipt in here. This is from, it's saying this from last year, March of last year, but I bought a ton just so I can have them on hand. And so yeah, so I had a zipper that went well with the color of the fabric. The snap, you all know I've talked about the snap. The belt loops, there's really not much more to say. The pocket is definitely deeper. That 1 inch made a difference. Here's the thing I forgot to do. As you can see, there are no patch pockets on the back of this. Now, one of the things that I did in preparation of getting my space together is I did do a lot of batch cutting. If you all had saw any of my Sunday reset videos, you know, I did some batch cutting. All my batch cutting I put in a bucket, everything that I cut out, and I just, you know, had it all stacked up in there, and I would just work through the projects. Well, by the time I got to this one, actually I cut this one out like probably two and a half months ago maybe, and finally got to it in July. But by the time I got to it and I was working through it and sewing it, I saw the note, because I have notes throughout this pattern for things I did a little different, and I saw the note where I said add patch pocket here at this step. You guys totally forgot to cut out the patch pocket piece. And so because the pattern, this pattern, if I'm not mistaken, I never used the patch pocket from this pattern. I think it's from the Thread Theory Quadra jeans. I use that patch pocket and place it and sew it down, but I forgot to cut it out. And obviously I'm already to the point where I'm getting close to finishing this up. I decided not to add the patch pocket because, one, this fabric, it's been long packed up and everything, and yeah, I didn't feel like digging through all of that. We'll see if, you know, over time it really wasn't a big deal for him. Like I said, he don't use his back pockets, but I like aesthetically how it looks just to have pockets on the back, and it doesn't take anything to add the pockets. So I may, after we've, you know, settled in and everything, add pockets later from the Quadra jeans back patch pocket piece. So yeah, that is it. There is nothing left to say. Like I said, the top stitching, let me see if I can show you. I purposely used brown thread to at least give the, you know, make it to see, so you can see the stitching on the top. So that is what I did. I did use brown thread, contrasting thread for stitching all the way around and hem and everything. So yeah, works out great. He absolutely loves these, would want more. He wants a denim black, another denim black pair, and I think that's pretty much it, because he has some other ready to wear ones he's fine with as well. And so yeah, so that is it. That is my update on this pattern, the changes I have made. I've given a review. Obviously, I made it this many times. You know, it's a T and T for the husband, and we stick to the T and T's. And so tried and true for those who are new to the channel. T and T means tried and true pattern that you can just grab, go, sew, and, you know, not have to fuss or anything with measuring and all that other different stuff for the person that you're making it with, making it for. So that is it, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions, but yes, stay tuned for Sunday. Major updates, and that I'm excited to share with you. And yeah, make sure you stay tuned for Sunday. You all have a fantastic rest of your week, and we will see you on Sunday. Bye.